So with our move into the cabinet, one of the things that we were able to do is set up a new state technology governance committee. And one of the first things we started tackling was AI policy. We wanted to be able to set good guardrails, good guidance for our executive branch agencies to safely use these tools, because we understand that there is great efficiency. There's demand for a more efficient, more effective state government. And so, we already have a handful of really exciting pilots in Nevada using generative AI technologies. One example that has been getting a lot of traction is out of our Department of Education, Training, and Rehabilitation, our unemployment department. And they have a claims adjudication process, a claims appeal process, that they're leveraging generative AI to provide a recommendation to the claims adjudicator on the claims appeal process. It has actually taken the process down from what could be, hours or days worth of work to minutes. And so that's enabled them to greatly reduce their backlog and turnaround time in making these claims appeals decisions. And what's really exciting about that is we can potentially leverage that same technique, that same process amongst any other agency that has an appeals type process. And so we're looking for additional opportunities to further expand that. Another area that really excites us is when it comes to accessibility. In Nevada, we've got a very diverse population. We've got multiple languages in our state that we need to be able to provide access to. And so we're looking for opportunities to use generative AI for chatbots to provide language access to Nevadans. And our Department of Motor Vehicles has done just that with their chatbot.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned earlier that a lot of those forms were likely written by legal experts, lawyers, and they didn't have in mind maybe the mindset or they weren't thinking about what the average citizen knows about government when they were headed to your services.
Absolutely. So our Department of Taxation, they have a bunch of tax attorneys. They have a bunch of folks that's their business, that's their core function. And so a lot of their forms were written by tax attorneys, for accountants. But when we look across the state, we found that about 80% of small business owners in Nevada, they're sole proprietorships. And so what we looked at, what the department looked at, was how can they make those forms more accessible to the average Nevadan so they understand them. And so what they were able to do is they were able to use those generative AI tools to rewrite those forms to make them more readable for the average citizen in Nevada, to make government that much easier for Nevadans to do business with us.